would like to start with the most simple but the most important question. Why Cracovia?
Well, it's difficult to make short story, but like my friend who was playing tonight in the concert, Tomek Novak, he's from Nowa Huta actually, but he support Cracovia because his father supported Cracovia, his grandfather supported Cracovia, and I was coming from England and like coming to Krakow, and he said, come and watch Cracovia. He knows I don't love football, I only love Aston Villa and Cracovia. I really don't care about England, I don't care about Scotland, Ireland, which is my background. Poland national team, Lewandowski plays much better for, well, when he was playing for Dortmund he was fantastic. You should never play for Bayern München, it's a lot of money in there, you know, but like a great player. But for Poland always more difficult for him. And like with Cracovia, the fans, we were 3rd division when I came first, and it was just wonderful, the atmosphere and the brotherhood between the fans. So this is why Cracovia. You know, I've got other things I can say about Zastrona and like that, but like, you know, I don't even want to dirty the interview by talking about the wrong people. Yeah, man, top stuff. Yeah.
That's actually my second question, because you started to support our team when we were in the 3rd league.
Yeah.
And that's pretty similar to me, because I started to support Cracovia when we were in the lower league.
Right.
And I wonder why people do that. Why people start to support the team when there is the worst time?
Well, I think there's a much more value to football and the community than just being famous, big money club. It's like my team in England, Aston Villa. I started watching them when they were in the 3rd league. And also, 3rd league, 2nd league, 1st league, each year. Same as Cracovia in this time. And it's much more important, it's the fans. They're more important than the, if I can be allowed to say it, more important than the owner of the club, more important than the players, more important than the coach is the fans, because they're watching for the whole of their life. And we give our life for our clubs. And so the fans of like Cracovia, they've been watching, their mum and dad have been watching, their Babs have been watching, you know, everybody will, you know, much more important is this generation to generation. The fan is not owned by, the club is not owned by one man or one woman. It's like owned by the fans who have paid with money that they worked so hard to have, and then they go to watch the game. How lucky it is for people like me that I can play violin and somebody pays to go and watch it, and like that with Cracovia or Aston Villa, that footballers can play their beautiful game which they love and they get paid for it. I mean, this is a big privilege, and so that's why Cracovia for me, because I think because of the fans, much more important than any other ingredient. You know, yeah, man.
And you played at our 100th birthday.
Yeah, that was an amazing occasion. That was phenomenal, playing for the 100th birthday of Cracovia. You know, the eldest team in Krakow, and like the eldest team really in Poland, right? And like to play for such a great club, to be asked to play, and to be coming and playing with Croquet was particularly, you know, who play klezmer music as well as other Balkan music, and like to be playing for the club who was open for Jewish community to play for the club, whereas other clubs who have no name was not letting Jewish community play. So this is important for me as a musician as well. It's a reason why to support Cracovia. They was always open to all people, you know.
And Cracovia has some well-known fans like Wielkim, Hope, John Paul II, Norman Davies.
Yeah. And also Jarek Śmietana, my great friend, was also like Cracovia fan, because I think music and art and maybe religion, although religion is a difficult subject because, you know, Muslim think they're better, Catholic think they're better, and it's all a bit horrible, really. But like, you know, like religion, music, art, it's bringing people together, and it's about the spirit. And that's why people would support Cracovia. If they're interested in the spirit, then support Cracovia. If you're interested in money and in, I don't know, some other horrible things, then go and support some other team. Yeah, man. Cracovia always had the real reality with feet on the ground and the spirit up there. Yeah, man.
These are beautiful words.
Oh, cheers, baby. To life, yeah. Kill it, man.
I saw your picture from press conference in Gdańsk when you had our shirt on. And you probably know that Lechia Gdańsk and Cracovia are friends.
They're not the friends.
So what is it?
I've also got my Arca Gdynia shirt, which sometimes I wear up there, you know. So like, you know, I really don't give a shit. You know what I love about Polish football is the brotherhood between different clubs. We don't have that in England, you know. We have hatred. You know, like Aston Villa will always hate Birmingham City, like Tottenham will always hate Arsenal. You know, but with Cracovia, yeah, of course there's some hate, which makes the game a little bit more vibrant, but then there's the brotherhood. And so, you know, Polonia, Arca, Lech, which has been some great football from those guys. You know, so really great to have this brotherhood between the teams. So, you know, I've got my horrible yellow shirt from Arca, and I've got my rather dark black shirt from Polonia, and like, you know, they're all part of my wardrobe.
You are well known for your energetic performances, and I think, is it the same when we watch sports?
What I think is that when I see sometimes Aston Villa, my other team, play, and I've been watching for many years, yeah? If I played like them, I would have no concerts, man. You know, sometimes because of being part of 11 people, there is not so much urgency to play great. But what I noticed is that people born in Krakow will play much better for Cracovia and for much longer and not think about where's the money and they'll play for the club. And the same with Aston Villa, like Jack Grealish, Gabriel Bonlahor, both born in Birmingham within 1 kilometre of the stadium. They'll play for Aston Villa for their life if they can, you know. And that is what you want. You want to see some footballer that you look at and you think, man, when you're a kid and you go to the game, you want to think, maybe I could be that. And you don't want to be, oh, maybe I could be some Argentinian, Brazilian. You're thinking, I'm from Krakow, I'm from Birmingham, and you want to be one of them who could go from the very bottom to the top, which is playing for Cracovia, you know, and not to play for, I don't know, one of those teams with money from the other side of the Błonie, or like one of them team with money with a big stadium in Warsaw. You don't want to do that. You want to play for your club, innit? You know, that's what it's about.
You obviously have one favorite team in Poland, which is Cracovia, and one favorite team in England, which is Aston Villa. You said it many times. Yeah. And they both doing great right now. We are gonna play in European League. Aston Villa just promoted to Premier League.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you know what I think is that Cracovia to play in Europe is fantastic, but I think that Aston Villa should say to Premier League, because, you know, like, Premier League is full of bullshit. It's full of just money, Judas, you know, players. They smell a bit of money, they want to go somewhere else. You know, whereas with the Championship, the second league, like, people love to play for the club. We had also the grudge match against Birmingham City, We had grudge match against West Bromwich Albion, Nottingham Forest, who won the European Cup twice, Derby County, who won it once. Bigger clubs, Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United, big clubs, much bigger. You know, Cracovia was always a big club. Whether it play in third league, nobody needs it. My German club, I only have 3 clubs. I have Cracovia, Aston Villa, but then I'm going to Germany a lot, sorry. But like I do. And like, you know, St. Pauli is a killer club. It's like the rock and roll club. I've been in Players Tunnel and it's all neon lighting and graffiti, and the players from the other club which is turning up there, they're intimidated by the you know, it's like a heavy metal club. You know, it's a fucker, man. It's a like serious you know, and so that's what you want. You want people to be frightened when they come to Cracovia. Frightened when they come to Aston Villa. Oh, please come in. No. Oi, we're going to mess you up. Much better attitude. Russia, baby. Cool.
And are you still keeping up with our club on a daily basis?
I don't do computer.
Oh, okay.
So, like, because I hate it, I think it's an evil influence on the world. You know, and my wife, she does some emails sometimes, and I see, like, that she got 100 or something. How much time can you waste on a computer? So what I find out when I'm away from Poland is by talk. You know, because I've always got, you know, Polish musicians in my band, friends, and like, so then I catch up like that. And like, so I do know what's happening, and you know, with the, you know, the games against the unmentionable, then I know what's happening with that, you know, and so I'm in pretty good touch, and I know about stuff, but it's only from talk.
Yeah. We would like to help you with keeping up with
Oh,
our team.
brilliant.
We have an open invitation for you because I know that you are a busy man. So we would like to host you in our club for a game.
Oh, I'd be so honoured. You know, that would be amazing. You know, because I haven't seen a game now for maybe 1.5, 2 years, because I've always been, you know, diddly, you know, and so then you know, so it'd be amazing to come to a game. Wow. I'd be so honoured.
For your wife, so we will chat and.
Oh, that would be amazing. Maybe my wife might come too.
Yeah, sure. Maybe Tomek Novak.
Yeah, and Novak. It would be great to come with Tomek. But I tell you one thing. Right, I bought in. There's no door, but like I bought in my Agnieszka, my wife, to see Cracovia, like when it was second league, on the way up. And there was a special deal where women could come in, if they was accompanied by man, they could come in for 50 groszy. And I said, Agnieszka, this is fantastic. I can get you in for only 50 groszy. And she said, I'm worth much more than 50 groszy. And she was like, Agnieszka,
I'm just waiting for.
Do you remember when you was worth 50 groszy?
No, it was 10 złotych.
No. You was able to come in for 50 groszy.
No.
Yeah. It was a special deal in Cracovia. Like, but it was like accompanied by a man. Then they wanted to get more women involved in the game, not playing it, but just like watching. Supporting. And so I said, Agnieszka, isn't it great? Like, I can get you in for 50 groszy. She said, no, I'm worth much more than 50 groszy. And she was very indignant, you know, yeah.
I think we've got to go to the next.
Agnieszka, you are worth more than 50 groszy to me.
Okay, so we will invite you to
I'm
a VIP section.
so honoured to be invited to Cracovia and come to the game. It's just going to be so great. You know.
And maybe you would like to, this is my right now idea, to play.
I'd love to play something. It'd take some equipment to come in and do it, you know. But I'd love to do something.
We would chat and...
Okay, let's get it sorted out.
Yeah.
Excuse the language. Oh, I never said that.
We will get
Yeah. Can't.